Sorry. Anyway, hi. Because, you know, I'm all befuddled after an hour of good entertainment. Right, hon?
That's all right.
What? Come on.
It was so many like, ooh, so-and-so is doing this. Ooh, he's going to meet what's her face. Ah!
And
Putting out it.
But the cool part is that there was nothing that was like stupidly outlandish that happened in this one. They're easing us back in.
Yes. Yeah, it's a lot of establishing, like here are where our players are.
Yeah,
and we know stuff's coming, because up through like the Battle of Winterfell, we kind of know like this is the establishment stuff. Like people are going to meet each other who haven't either met before or who haven't seen each other since, you know, craziness. And then the army of the dead are going to make it to Winterfell, and in the third episode, giant battle. And then after that, it's like, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Okay. Wonder what. Oh, all right. We do have a stream going. That's
hey.
Good. Uh-oh.
Oh.
But it wasn't muted. Ha. But we're all good.
It wasn't muted?
No, the YouTube page wasn't muted, but the stream itself is muted when it comes through because they know that you're live streaming, so they don't do anything with it. It's all
nice. Good. All right, cool. So yeah. Nothing really new, you know. Neat things. I liked how they resolved something, like Theon
yeah, that was cool.
His sister,
because they wrapped that up
just,
quick.
They really did. They were just like, boom, he does it.
Yeah.
And that scene, the actual scene where he saves her, there were no words, and I loved it.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I absolutely loved it. We didn't need to know why she headbutted him. We just knew why she
headbutted him.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. So what else do we have to talk about? Because I'm sure we got something.
Euron's a jackass.
Yeah, but
Cersei's having fun. Because
because Jaime's
she
gone.
Has no fucking yeah, exactly. And she's no intention of marrying this guy. So she's like, well, what? I'm
just trying to fix my video.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with the thing. And now I'm trying to pull up my notes because I actually wrote notes during the thing.
You were writing notes? You weren't paying attention?
I was. Well, all right. Yeah, it started off. My first note is I love how in the intro that the wall was broken.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then you were all
the work they did with the models was phenomenal because they were only highlighting basically two places. They got down into the buildings, they went underneath the Winterfell into the crypt. Like the detail work they did on those was amazing. And it like I'm sitting there listening to the theme song, and like I'm having flashbacks of us in the various places in this house we have sat and watched Game of Thrones. Like there have been a couple times. Well, because it did used to be on at 10, didn't it? In the very beginning?
No, I don't think
like
it was ever
on later. Because I think at one point we used to watch it upstairs while we were laying in bed because it was on so late.
Well, yeah, but maybe we just didn't get to it right away.
No, this is when we had cable.
This is when we had cable?
Yes.
Well, anyway. Yeah. No one out there needs to know.
Well, no, but I'm waxing poetic about.
Okay, all right, yeah. So waxing, it could have been on a 10, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who had that conversation. But we'll talk about something. So the detail that they did in those models for this season, at least for this first episode, was I thought phenomenal. And they did hit that. I don't know where Lord Umbra was from, but they hit his.
Is that the little kid?
His castle, yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
Sorry, early on. I had a beer thinking I would be more talkative and energetic, and all it's done is knock me out.
Well, if you had the beer near the end, then it might have been all right.
It took me almost the whole episode to drink beer. Anyway.
No, she's not old.
No, not at all. I don't know. That was really cool. So they got everyone to where they were traveling to at the end of last season. All the armies have arrived at Winterfell and at King's Landing. The Golden Company arrived.
No, Cersei's army didn't arrive at at Winterfell yet.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it's Jaime?
Yeah. Army of one. The Golden Company arrived in King's Landing. She was upset that she didn't have elephants. And
well, I would be upset if I was thinking there was going to be elephants too and I didn't get them.
Yeah. Oh my.
I hit a wrong button.
Wow, you're all over the place.
And now it won't even go back. Now all they're seeing is me. Oh no. It's okay. We're back.
Hi. Talking about Game of Thrones?
Yes, Game of Thrones.
No.
Sorry. I was trying to do shots and things and production. Anyway, but yeah, so the intro was cool, and I liked how they showed like the winter thing walking up to Winterfell. The like tiles changing along the way to Winterfell. That was cool. And honey, since you called it in the thing, exactly what do dragons eat?
Anything they want. There were a couple lines in the show. I was like, I know this.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
what do dragons eat? I'm like, no, Sansa, you didn't really ask that. You know the answer. You ask yourself that question.
You sure do.
You know the answer.
Yeah, so and what else?
You're all over the place.
I am all over the place. I'm just trying to think, because like these instant reactions are difficult for me, because I always like to sit with something for a little while, and all I can sit with right now is how much just Bran is just a weirdo. I mean, even before he got these powers, I didn't like him all that much, but now he's just a weirdo. He's just always there all the time.
I loved every time
Creepy
they would
old
just
man.
like they would end a scene in Winterfell and they'd like look across the yard and there's Bran in his chair, and I was like, has no one pushed him from that spot? Like maybe someone needs to go get Bran.
My wheels froze to the ground. Help.
Winter is here.
It's gotten to the point where if I had to go to the outhouse, I would pay someone to stand outside and just be like, if Bran shows up, just push him away.
Don't want to come out of here and he be standing there waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Cersei's trying to pay Bronn
to
kill Tyrion and Jaime. That ain't gonna happen. He traveled with both of them at some point, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jaime taught him. He taught Jaime how to
fight left-handed.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm not gonna hate Cersei anymore than for ending that scene early. But
that scene where Bronn was trying to have sex, yet these three chatty whores just couldn't stop talking about dead and disfigured boys.
Yeah, it's like, come on. I mean, I'm trying to get some work done here. At least like the two of you that aren't doing anything, go over there and have that discussion in hushed tones. Man, that's oof.
But yeah, that's a seriously bad judge of character. Although I think deep down Cersei believes that if you pay people enough money, like she only wants to be surrounded by people who will just do whatever she wants for money.
Yeah.
But I mean, just so
she's not good. That is definitely true.
So I'm guessing Bronn's just gonna be like, I think this is a good time to go to Winterfell.
Yeah. Well,
or just actually, if there really was carts of gold outside, Bronn really should be like, it's an excellent time to go to Dorne.
Yeah, somewhere real far away.
Yes.
That
I hear Essos is nice this time of year.
Yeah. I can buy a ship, I'm sure. There's got to be one or two around. You know, most of them got blowed up or something.
Yeah.
And that is the actual crossbow that Tyrion used to kill a father, right?
It's gotta be.
Oof, those guys are weirdos.
That's why Bronn said this family.
Why did the crossbow look hairy?
I think it was just like gold braid or like some sort of braided around all of the
why?
parts. Why did they braid it?
Yeah.
To make it fancy? It was a Lannister crossbow.
Yeah, but that makes it less effective. Then it can get all wet during the and then be heavier and stinky.
I don't think the Lannisters care about functionality. Pretty sure.
They better care about functionality.
We'll just buy another one as soon as this one stops working in its intended way.
Yeah, but what if that's the only one you have and you're in the middle of combat?
No, I don't believe the Lannisters believe you only have one.
I guess we're just lucky that bolt shot true for Tyrion. It just flew off to the side because it was gilded. What do you think of that? Shut up. Yeah, that hand of the king, he's a weirdo.
Oh, the maester?
Yeah.
The not maester? The unmaester?
So is the mountain just like blue skin now? Like, is that supposed to show his undeaditude?
Yeah. He's
What did he say or do when the white came out that they had gotten north of the wall? Was he like, brother?
He's not a white.
Well, he's something undead.
Yeah, but he's
yes,
not a
he's
white.
Not a white, no.
Yeah. But
cousin.
No, I'm sure he just went, like he has since he's been.
That thing's kind of lurching towards my queen. I must take a single step towards it and intimidate it.
And look menacing.
They're not getting the same guy under there, right? It's not that super famous guy now.
Probably not.
I would hope.
I'm gonna assume that his contract ended when he became completely clad in armor. He even has like there's like a black covering to the bottom of his face under his helmet. I noticed that was all you get to see in some.
Turns out it's really just 3 people standing on each other's shoulders.
Oh no. So yeah, that's King's Landing. Cersei is still in denial. And then Winterfell is all about gathering troops and being stupid about the future. Because frankly, look, I understand some bad shit went down with the Stark, and they finally have like gotten back together and regrouped.
Yeah.
But Night King.
They gotta have
White Walkers.
They gotta have drama.
Undead.
And it already looks like Sansa's given in to understanding, like the discussion that Sansa and Jon had at the end there.
Yeah.
She called her pretty, so everyone's gonna get along now. So, and there has to be some level of that. And I was full of.
And I guess like he really did leave Winterfell with like, I'm gonna go get us some allies, and he came back with, yeah, I'm not the king of the North anymore. And so
so there need to be a little. I
understand that the Northerners are like, you're so done with the shit, like, because they really had decided like, I don't care what's happening, we are the North now. Like I really had that feeling. They were like, whatever, we're the North.
Yeah,
and y'all can do whatever you want. We are by ourselves, and we're gonna fight these people. And if people want to come and help us fight these bad guys, that would be great, but we're still just going to be the North at the end.
But too many of them just don't know what's coming, and he does. And I like the amount of awesome. You okay?
Yeah, whatever you're doing to your thing is like.
All right, she met my phone, and I'm just sitting here. All right, so let's not get all crazy.
Sorry.
See, I like the amount that little girl badass did. She was like. Got up and got in his face and made him explain himself, and she sat back down, and she wasn't still like but I mean she's always
I wanted to see Lady Mormont and Jorah.
They're the same house?
Something. Yeah.
Well, so many people didn't meet Sam and John didn't meet up till the end, and they're best freaking friends. So there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, but I mean I think that she would have been like, you know, what are you doing back here?
Why was he gone again?
He was banished for selling. Banished for selling things during the war.
Selling things? Selling things? Just
yeah.
You're selling things. How dare you?
No, like
you're on eBay. Go to jail.
I feel like that's what it was. Like he was like war profiteering.
Oh, he doesn't strike me as the type that would war profiteer. He seems to have a lot more
integrity.
Moral. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he. What? I'm gonna have to go back and look.
We're gonna have to research that. Homework assignment for my lovely wife before next week is find out what Jorah Mormont was out for. That's his name, right? Oh, you actually gonna write that down? Holy shit, people! Wow, because when it gets written down, it gets done. This is awesome. So let's hold on. Let me check my notes because I'm sure. Oh, the dude in charge of the Golden Army, is that what they're called?
The Golden Company.
The Golden Company.
Yeah.
It's too much like the Golden Compass, but that dude is now referred to in our home as Tough Pete Holmes.
It's so good.
For next Sunday, I'll have a side-by-side comparison of the two for you, because it exactly looked like him. I was like, Pete Holmes been working out. Damn.
Oh. He fled Westeros to escape execution. He was going to be killed.
For?
Trading in slaves.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that still doesn't feel like him. At least who he is now.
To fund his wife's extravagant lifestyle, he sold poachers on his land to slave trade. Well, which is illegal in the 70s.
That's what's going to happen when you got to take care of a wife that likes too much stuff. Anyway. All right, so I think Tough Pete Holmes was the last thing I wrote down. So the notes kind of broke down after the first 10 minutes or so.
I wasn't about to say, like, that was early on.
Well, at least I had good thoughts of starting with it.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed the meetup between Tyrion and Sansa.
So, go ahead. You want to talk about that more? Sorry, I was going to jump into my favorite meeting, but no, that was good. I like how Sansa has a little bit of funny to her.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think she's kind of like settling into this Lady of Winterfell thing, and
yeah, she's definitely a far cry from who she was. And you definitely brought up a good point. Don't pull that anymore. Here, hold on. And you can use these to cut that. You brought up a good point of, like, are they still technically married?
I guess so. Yeah.
I think so. That's weird. But like, you thought that would have came up. But afterward,
but then she got married to Ramsay Bolton too. So.
But how did she get unmarried?
I think because she was marrying Ramsay Bolton in the North said, "Meh, that happened in King's Landing."
Okay.
So I think she just decided that she's never been married. That's why she's Lady Stark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean? Names. Ah, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, I got in a whole discussion of we're not segueing to Star Wars. About that on another show.
Yay.
For another night. Yeah, so the meeting up that I liked the best was Arya and Jon. That gave me that got all the feels. That look on her face, and when they ran, it was like, oh, this is real happiness from her. Yay! And not like I've killed you happiness, because that's yay, but that like when she slit the dude's throat, old dude. This is yeah. Like she had the look on her face, like but this is happiness that everyone can enjoy.
Yeah.
Happiness for the whole family.
They made it quite clear that she and Sansa are definitely like on the same page right now. They're very lockstep about like we're home and we are gonna do for our family like had not done in the past. But she and Jon were definitely very happy. Jon was he's so happy to see Bran, and like you can really tell that
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy, which is why you want him to be king, because he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that responsibility. And they're the best people to have. The people who are capable and not craving leadership.
So the second to last scene, we're gonna chit chat about and how gross and.
Oh really?
Huh?
I have two in my head that I.
Well, yeah, we're not necessarily doing chronological order of stuff.
You just said the second to last scene we were going to talk about.
The second to last scene of the episode I wanted to talk about now.
Ah.
There we go. I didn't even notice the kid's eyes open when he was. Oh God,
no! I kept my eyes on him the entire time. I was like, I'm not even.
Not
watching.
Me. I'm like.
I'm not even watching it.
That's totally sensible.
And it wasn't long either. Like he was back there with his eyes open for a while. Like as soon as I said, "Oh, he's awake," and I was like,
"Oh."
He's like, "No, I'll let you finish your line," and then.
Yeah. Didn't anyone that was looking at the dude that was talking with his back turned to him be like,
There had to have been at least one person who's like, "I'm not gonna not look at that kid." There had to have been one like me, just being like, I'm just looking at this kid.
Yeah, there's someone in that group whose job
I mean, they know what they're fighting. And there were a spiral of limbs on the wall. How do you not
That
keep
was so
your eye on
artsy.
that?
I'm so impressed by that. I mean, that's not easy work. You had to find the right length of arms, and then if you couldn't find the right one, you had to chop it.
You had to find the right joints.
And I still swear that I think at the end while they were burning, all those hands were flipping them off. That they went from like just this being like it could. But yeah, that was kind of terrible.
Yeah, that was pretty horrific.
Yeah,
and that truly was the moment. I turned to you and I went, "Well, welcome back to Game of Thrones."
So now I can't wait until, they have to do this for me. There has to be a scene during the Battle of Winterfell when there's like one brigade of dudes that just doesn't have arms, that's part of the undead army that's going after them because all their arms were left back at whatchamacallit. They're just, we're stumpies.
Well, hopefully they just took one arm from each of them, so that they would
That's
have
very
one
smart.
arm to fight with. So you want to look for the brigade of one-armed whites.
Nice.
We're the one-armed white brigade.
Oh boy, there's comedy there. We're just gonna skip right by that because that's morbid comedy. Yeah.
I want a little like cartoon now of just like 2 or 3 guys with one arm like sitting around a fire, like of whites.
No, yeah.
Like getting ready to go into battle. I guess they don't sit around fires though. Sit around some sort of like
Yeah.
ice ball.
Let's sit here and look at the thing, the only thing that can kill us. It sounds like something exactly that I would do, though. Oh man.
The scene that I want to talk to before like the last scene.
I assume that was one of them. Yes, we want to make sure to hit
is Samuel Tarly and
Oh,
Targaryen and Daenerys and
poor kid.
because I
He
went
just
on
can't
the
catch a
same
break.
emotional roller coaster I think Sam did. Because the first thing was like, he's meeting Daenerys, like that's exciting, and he looked like, oh, your Grace, and it's you. And then Jorah was there, and she said, you know, I'm here to thank you for saving Jorah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he saved you. He's
Yeah,
like,
this is all good news meeting.
yeah, all right. And he goes,
And then
oh,
it's
that's
like,
great.
oh wait, what was that previously on?
And he's like,
about?
oh, I stole a couple of things. And like, then she's like, Tarly, huh? I had my dragons roast a couple of Tarlys.
Yeah.
Any
You
relation
guys
to
smell
you?
like chicken.
And that was one of the things they did talk about in the like inside the episode was his reaction, because like, his relationship with his father was fraught, is the word they used, because his father was an asshole.
Yeah, that's a
And
word for it.
and I think it's such a like that is it's such a testament to Sam that he was still sad that
Well,
his
yeah,
father
I mean-
was killed. He was like, you could tell it was
Yeah.
a conflicted sad, but he was like, this I am sad my father is dead. Like he was still my father. But when with his brother, who was not an asshole, found out that he was also you know, that was when he almost broke down. He put that in
Yeah, he did.
pretty well.
Can I please be excused?
Can I just yes, please.
Yes, please be gone.
That was very. And then he races outside, and there's creepy Bran sitting in the courtyard.
Bran's gonna be everywhere you don't want to be.
Yeah.
If,
And he's
if
like,
Tyrion gets himself
Trying
some
to tell
whores,
John that thing, and he's like, I really am. I'm processing right now. I just learned horrible. Nope, gotta tell him now.
yeah, gotta do it now.
Stumble my way down to the crypt,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I mean, come on. How did he fall like that? What's?
it's Sam.
Oh, come on. Can't be that bad, can he? That's it.
So then that he stumbled his
Yeah.
way down to the last scene, I think talk about, because it was a scene that revealed nothing new to us,
Yes.
but something very new to John.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
It was good stuff, and that was one of the things they also talked about in that inside the episode was they you know, nothing against the actor playing Sam Tarly, but they played that scene almost entirely watching John. Like they didn't go back and forth in that conversation. It was the camera was
because you
almost
don't
on
care
John
about
the whole time, because Sam was just delivering information that we
Yeah.
already knew. And the only thing that like, because I did watch part of it, the clip they had up, and they did like jump back to Sam when he had to tell him like, no, this is the truth. But most of everything, like you just hear Sam
Yeah,
from that
because
scene.
you want to see John's reaction.
Yeah, you got to watch John process this
Yeah.
whole thing, and that's, you know, something. Yeah.
Give that curtain a little bit more of a tug. Yeah.
Like,
No, the purple curtain. Yeah, there we go. I got awesome curtainage. I want to make sure it's all covered up.
so,
I'm just gonna see one like red eye peek in through the thing there. Evil. Just something evil that's gonna kill you. Yeah.
I just assumed that since we were talking Game of Thrones, it would have.
Yeah, well, no, because that's make believe.
So yeah, I really was thinking after watching that little bit about the process you do have to go through as an actor. It isn't always just thinking about reactions. It's like gut reactions, but sometimes it's the long drawn out processing, like this incredibly difficult information to hold. and Vice or the other one saying that character to try and avoid, and this is trying to avoid processing actual information, we throw things in front of it to like stop us from having to think about the whole. So the thing that John threw out was that Ned Stark was lying to him, so that he could like shift the blame and shift the thing to be mad at. And Sam did a great job of kind of rebuffing that in like he did something incredibly fearless,
selfless,
and selfless. Like he was keeping you safe. And that is some petty stuff. Now we get the next episode. Him processing that and how that information is created. Or not. That's gonna ramp up, especially since there's something more pressing about to happen. Like who the hell cares who's supposed to be on the Iron Throne after this? Because
that's the exact attitude he would have, because he's like, it doesn't matter who's in charge as long as people live.
Yes.
And so he's definitely not going to tell anyone until after the big battle.
I think so.
Or at least not have it out with Daenerys.
Yeah, I would think not.
And I don't think he should tell either of his sisters.
No, because they were
like
already
no.
Because they were already like, you were supposed to be a king. You were supposed to be a king, and you came back, whatever you were. I think they gave him.
Yeah, I think we're past that.
Before. Well, I think they did. That's why he's able to work.
So is there just snow and sand? There's no other
snow, sand,
cobblestone, flour. Hey, I'm Bob Flour. Or like flour, like
that,
bread,
like blue. No, it was like it was for the
Not good.
Lena, lady.
Oh,
tell Cersei.
Tyrell.
Yeah, the Tyrell lands where they grow all stuff.
They should have been compost.
Sorry, everyone out there for that. I just couldn't. It was river for around
Phoenix.
Where their mom was. Can't remember any names for.
Where their mom was from?
Yeah, the Stark.
Oh,
mom.
Yeah, I don't know where she was from.
Lady Stark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We gotta talk about that.
Oh.
That theory that we like.
Well, no, because that's actually.
No, it's not. But I don't want to forget. All right, write it down in your thing to talk about.
I didn't write anything down. I immediately looked up the thing I wanted to talk about, so I wouldn't have to have notes.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, there are other last names for different areas. They always reflect the area.
Well, how many are there? Are there like 10 or are there like 100?
7.
Okay, so one for each kingdom.
Yeah.
All right. You just a place I didn't know. Wait, so the Lady Stark was from a different kingdom altogether? And we'll pause while she talks. While she drinks. I didn't know that she was from a.
Well, they don't. The only reason they had this like king in the north always been removed from the rest. But yes, house.
All right, we'll just. Anyway, oh, someone else just popped in. Hello, newcomer. Maybe it's Jeff from before. No, not that Jeff. Because maybe he watches Game of Thrones.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's lunchtime is going to be fun. We're going to go back into Game of Thrones talk at work. Yeah, you can. Molly would love to hear.
I wish I had everything about work except for like other adults, a paycheck, some time in a car by myself, listen to whatever the heck I wanted.
By the way, it wasn't Jeff because
they were like,
or it is Jeff, and he realized the mistake he made before. Anyway, all right. Did we cover Jon Snow's reaction well enough? And the preview of being down there in the crypts, how they foreshadow that, hey, the crypts are still a thing. Don't forget, all dead people down here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, cool. Well, that was a lot of fun episode, and nice and easy, and like I don't feel abused by the show.
Yeah,
anything.
there wasn't a lot of emotional. Like,
Did anyone named like die? Like it was the dudes on the boat to rescue.
Oh yeah.
What's their name?
Mm.
And that was it, right? Oh, the kid.
Umber. Yeah.
What's his name?
Umber. Lord Umber.
Umber Hulk. That's
Just
a D&D thing.
Umber.
Sorry. Umber Hulk. Aha! In my background over there's the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, there. I was like, your background has gotten so complicated now.
I keep forgetting to write on the whiteboard. I got the whiteboard in a nice place, and I got to get you to start writing stuff up there for me. But yes, I will take a moment to show off my nice background there. It's got all kind of fun stuff. Dr. Scarf and some lights, and the Hulk. And there's stuff going on over there. What's that? Minecraft sword. All kind of fun stuff back there. Lots of big improvements coming to the Geekheim channel. Hopefully, I'm going to get Christina over there to actually change her name everywhere to be Christina of Geekheim.
Yeah.
We're thinking about that. I hope Christina of Geekheim fits in Twitter.
I need to make a new Twitter?
No, you just change your...
I can change my handle?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But then you'll lose Sci-Fi Christina.
Maybe I'll just make it.
Okay. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
I don't use Twitter. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for watching. Maybe can you and I do a Tuesday Discovery show since it's going to be the finale?
Oh,
Tuesday
Threat
and Ganglia show.
I very much hope so.
All right. Yes, we're going to do that because I was out, but just bypassed it this week. So Tuesday, Threat and Ganglia. That's our Star Trek Discovery show. If you like that, be here then around 9:30. And next Thursday we'll have instant reactions for the finale of that.
Yep.
And Sunday again around 8ish, hopefully we'll pop on a little bit, chit chat about Game of Thrones, get all ready for it, what we're hoping to see, and some other Minecraft stuff during the week. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna hopefully start streaming more and more often, so get back early and often. And we will talk to you later. All right, you ready to try buy again?
Sure.
It worked last time. All right, bye.